Can you just walk us through how you found out the news that you were invited to the Team Canada camp?
Yeah, actually, Don Sweeney called me. I was on the golf course, and he invited me to the orientation camp. And it's just a surreal moment. You're a little bit on the outside looking in. A lot of these guys played in the Four Nations, but got to know a few of the guys at Worlds, and just super exciting. Especially now, coming back to Calgary and being here. It's just been awesome, super motivational, inspiring to see everybody here. And I know there was a few times yesterday while I was here, I would, texting, Mags, my wife, just being like, it's so crazy to be here, to be a part of this. And, when I got that call, it was just a surreal moment for me.
And being here in Calgary, somewhat on your home turf, and having some of the best hockey players, well known from all across the NHL, being here, what is that like, kind of being around them and being in this environment?
Well, first of all, being back in Calgary and having all these guys here has been great. I can't say enough how great this city is, and especially when I get a couple of these guys here and the sun's shining, and we were at Joey's hanging out for a little bit, and then we went to Barbarella, and just great restaurants. And afterwards we went up to Major Tom and hung out a little bit and got the bill for all these big boys. It felt like the right thing to do, being in my home turf. So we had just a lot of fun, and seeing Sid here, McDavid, Drew Doughty, who I grew up idolizing. It's been just super fun and exciting for me, and I'm just enjoying the moment, being present here.
Have you heard from any of your Flames coaches or Flames teammates, and what kind of words have they had to say?
I've heard from a few. I've heard from an ex-teammate, Radko Gudas, actually, who texted me yesterday, which I haven't spoken to him in a while, and he kind of reached out and said, congratulations, and have a blast. I hope to see you, on the Olympic team. It meant a lot that an old teammate like that reached out to me, and just enjoying the moment. It's little things like that go a long way. So, I'm happy Radko did that.
What would young Mackenzie Weegar say to you if he saw you right now?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't believe it. It's crazy. I have a roommate, Devon Taves, and the last time I saw him was actually in the AHL All-Star game, and now we're rooming here, and it was just a full circle moment. We both looked at each other and said, could you believe it, that we're both going to be at Olympic camp while we were in the AHL. It's been crazy. The young Weegs probably wouldn't believe that I'm here, and now that I am, I'm just so proud, and there's so much gratitude, towards my family and friends that got me here. So just gracious about it.
And lastly here, what skill set are you most excited to bring into this camp?
Skill set, making the boys laugh, maybe, have some fun. No, I just try to, be myself, and, going into the season, I just try to play good defense. Not a lot of goals go in the net. I know Wolfie will have my back there, but, blocking shots, being physical, jumping up in the play, making a good first pass, and just being myself, and hopefully, being myself gets me on the team.